They're doing pork chop, man. Yeah, that's really legit. I don't know.
Third and long situations, but the offensive line already is struggling to protect. Get these guys in more manageable situations. That would allow see they shot immensely.
Set up the run, that sort of sets up the rest of so many different things. All right, we send it out now to Houston, and public address announcer, David Brady.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are asking all fans to join us in a moment
Go on, go on.
to honor all victims of
Yo, go on, ladies and gentlemen. Who's out there?
across the country.
Ronnie Schmitz, put it live, right past. I'm gonna throw a piece of quarter mile. Yeah, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Thank you.
alrighty. Let's use crap.
That countdown will return in just a moment.
Who do you think's gonna win the game? I think for some reason I think Texas are gonna win. Oh, another thing is too talk about statistics and technically NFL is considered sports entertainment, like wrestling, So you know, if that is the case, I gonna lie, the Buccaneers in the past 7 games against each other. Oh, this is actually the 7th game tonight. But in the past 6 games between the Buccaneers and the Texans, no one's even here. Maybe I'll say it when someone's here. Oh,
An unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema.
Ow. Ow.
Nemluvio blocks the signal and start plans to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, headaches, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Alright. No, that was it. Those fucking. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I bet, you know. I'm over here chilling.
They're playing football.
Oh, the Ronnie Smith coming live. Right power with 5. No, psst, hey,
Welcome back to Monday Night.
Who's gonna be watching football?
ESPN Bet.
Here. You gonna watch football tonight? Football. Oh, who likes football? Let's see what happens. I picked someone the other day. Someone's like, "Oh, that looks like Chinese. You're getting ching ching. You're getting ching ching food." Yeah, I want to buy some ching chang. You know? That'd be pretty good. Some Chinese. I want to buy some Chinese food. But I don't think I don't think we get Chinese today. You know, last time I got Chinese. I got the ching chang. I got the egg rolls, pork egg rolls. Pretty good. Not bad. Yeah. If you ever get pork egg rolls, you know it's crazy. You get the pork egg rolls with the duck sauce they got. Oh, that's good. Pork egg roll with duck sauce with a can of Coca-Cola. Yeah. Get the fizz in. All those egg rolls, duck sauce. All the. Oh.
I would love to bring that back, but I think Kyle might have a few words. Hey, I was single the time. I will say, I remember that time finally Todd was awesome as a coach. D'Amico was one of the few guys that you could tell was going to be a head coach someday, even then. Like, he's always had that temperament. He was so well respected. I couldn't be more of a fan of him as a teammate. Yeah. I'm so happy for the success he's had as a coach.
Awesome. But I'm more in love between the coaching matchup in the first game and the second game.
That's what we're saying. Warmer feelings. That's
All right.
some birthday cards. You know that.
We'll do none of that. All right. I think Swag's going to quit because Jimmy is going to the kicker.
Just look
Yeah.
at the pictures. Just look at the pictures.
Man,
What about the pictures? Are you saying that Brandon Aubrey doesn't look like an athlete?
I'm saying, if I drew a guy that was him, it wouldn't be a pencil neck guy.
No.
Oh man, that's so good.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Jesus, cause he wouldn't have a pencil neck. Oh,
What's on the outside, it's what's on the inside.
Jesus, cause even the other guy's like, whoa, what are you talking about? They don't watch the ESPN right now. Is anybody watching ESPN? You gonna be watching the football game? Huh? They won't. Nobody's watching. You know, football. I did a little bit of sports bug out of football. Sports ball and football. Everybody like, Ryan, did you drink some moonshine? No, I ain't drinking moonshine. I ain't drinking no moonshine. Oh, but it's a funny thing about the moonshine. You ever have moonshine? You drink a little moonshine. Woo! You start talking Southern. You start talking a little bit of Southern out there with, you know, the moonshiners. You ever watch it? Did you watch last season finale? Did you watch last season finale? On the Moonshiners last season. When's the new season coming out? That's not a bad show. And when's the year? Did you see the last season of the season finale? And they had what's his name? Popcorn Sutton. Yeah, you remember they were talking about Popcorn Sutton? He was something else. Oh, they call that. Yeah, no, I did a little bit of, you know, I did a few buckaroos. Yeah, a few buckaroos. Oh, that's see what happens. See what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle in, honey. We're going to McDonald's, honey. Oh, here we go. I'll be driving tonight. Yeah, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie, here's your driver here. Get in. We're having a good time. Oh crap! There's a lot of fucking traffic out there. Fuck. What the fuck is all with this fucking traffic? There's so many fucking cars everywhere. What the fuck are people doing? 2 minutes, honey. I don't know if we're gonna make it to McDonald's in 2 minutes today, honey. I don't think we're gonna make it in 2 minutes today, honey. So maybe an extra 3 more minutes or an extra 10 more hours, honey. A lot of traffic out here today, honey. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there, honey. You want the hamburger Happy Meal, honey? No ketchup, huh? Extra what is it? Oh, people showing up now. Oh, tight. Yeah, we're getting there, honey. I look a lot, honey. Holy crap! There's a lot of freaking traffic out there. A lot of people. We're gonna get there, honey. We're going to McDonald's. Happy Meal, honey. Oh no! How's everyone doing? I gotta fucking like something. Anyone be watching the football game? You know? Thinking I look like football. You know, football's a funny thing, especially when it comes to the NFL. They consider it sports entertainment, like wrestling. You know, it's a lot of, even though the injuries are real in football. But when it comes to, you never know, I don't know. But if statistics are right, and they say it is all rigged, I don't know if it really is, but say it is rigged. I will say, out of the past 6 games between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans, the Texans won. When it comes to the Buccaneers record against the Texans for the past 6 games they played, they only won 1 time. Houston Texans kicked their ass 5 times. Tampa Bay only won once. So Houston Texans probably gonna come back tonight. CJ Stroud is probably be like going crazy. They'll probably get like 3 passing touchdowns tonight if I had to guess. But you know, here we go. The last time they played back in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You want to hear the statistics of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I don't think you do. But that is true. That is true, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tough. So I did a little 3-leg on the, you know. You get it. Got a little bit of a gambling bug. I did a few buckaroos. Some people want to throw down like $500 on parlay, and then you lose. I mean, it's better if you do it and then you lose like a few bucks, not like $500. That's crazy. No, people do that out there. Yeah, but yeah, I myself, you know, I'm doing a dollar. Can I win $6 back? You know, you get away. Oh, that's good. But I want to hear about the 2-leg. I did a 2-leg and I did 2 3-legs. That's what I had tonight. 2 there. You want to hear? I'll tell you one. I tell you when to jump. Hey, I put on a paper plate. You see it? Oh, that's it. You know, yeah. I didn't have a piece of paper. I had a paper plate. Let's just look at the plate. That's what I did. 2 minutes on it. What do you want, honey? Again? What do you want? What do you want? There's a lot of traffic out here, honey. I think we're gonna be sitting in the drive-thru tonight for about 20 more minutes, honey. We should have went inside, honey, but a lot of traffic. A lot of lazy people on it. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, back to the two-leg. Who did I pick for the two-leg tonight for the Tampa Bay versus Houston Texans game? You want to hear it? You want to know what it is? People are gonna steal it. I don't really care. Anyways. Oh, but I did CJ. Because I actually think the Houston Texans are gonna kick Tampa Bay. I wouldn't be surprised if Baker Mayfield throws 2 passing touchdowns like what he did back in 2023 against the team. But I gotta go. For some reason, I think Houston Texans is gonna make a comeback after their Week 1 loss. That's what I think. In home stadium, Houston Texans. I don't know. CJ Stroud should definitely get that 2 passing touchdowns. That should be easily possible. I don't know why he can't. And then I got Schultz. CJ Stroud with the Schultz. I actually didn't. You know what's great? I'm surprised I didn't pick Schultz for at least 1 touchdown. But I didn't pick him for it. I said screw on the touchdown. Because what happens if you didn't get a touchdown and I lost? I don't know. That's bad. So I just I did it differently with the whole Schultz. I picked Schultz for 60. What was it? It's something like that. Well, I picked like Schultz for like 40 plus receiving. Last time Schultz went against Tampa Bay, Schultz got over 100 yards. 10 receptions, over 100 yards, touchdown. Pretty crazy. No tight end for the Houston Texans tonight. The backup tight end is not even there. They heard he broke his foot or something last weekend. So you think it'd be more reception for Schultz tonight? For something about I don't even think Schultz even got a touchdown last weekend because the game was pretty bad. Because the last time Houston Texans went against the Rams, it was all they did was field goal kick, like last night. But I think tonight's gonna be a back and forth, lots of touchdowns and stuff going on. But I gotta go. Houston Texans are gonna win once again. Alrighty. So how's everyone doing? Oh, that is good. Yeah, who like cola? You like cola? Cola, baby. Cola, baby. No, here. Who's it? Well, this is what's gonna happen. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was actually the Tampa. You know what's weird? Actually, the 2 tight ends last time when these 2 teams went against each other back in 2023, both tight ends actually did good. Even the what's his name, Saeed Otten or something like that from the Tampa Bay tight end. He actually did pretty good. He got 2 touchdowns, I think. He did pretty good though. He at least got a touchdown. He did pretty good. He got like 70 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, but I just said I don't know something about it because he's kind of coming off for a little injury. He has some injuries going on. If you hear about it, so kind of iffy with him. So I just went the whole Houston Texans route. Called that. Oh, yo, Vicky Hancock, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on? Yeah, cheers. It's cold out. Yeah, I know. Talking about the whole sports book stuff. What's going on, Victoria? Cheers. Hey, cola. You drink cola? Cola, baby. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Well, I look like Victoria's Secret. I'm not gonna lie. Tonight's football game. You know, I got Houston Texans are gonna win once again. They're gonna win. Oh, tell you, cheers. Oh, equalize. Yeah, but I gotta go. For some reason, I think the Houston Texans are gonna make a comeback after their loss last week 1. You know, and actually, if statistics are right, Victoria, they won the past 6 games that these 2 teams went against each other in the NFL. What is it? Houston Texans won 5 of those games. Tampa Bay only won once. If statistics are true, you know, I think Houston Texans are going to come back. They're probably going to, I'm guessing they're going to win tonight. And I got to go, Houston Texans are going to win. Oh, that's good. So we'll see what happens. So I picked a little bit of sports, but oh, that's what I did. I did a few buckaroos. I did $1 here, $3 lamps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can win something. Oh, I can win $7. Oh, tough. Now let's see what happens. But cheers. Hey, call that. See what happens, but I gotta go. Houston Texans are gonna win the game. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a back and forth game. If I had to guess. You know, but I gotta go. Houston Texans are gonna win. Oh, cheers. Yeah, thumbs up. Cheers. Oh, you put thumbs up. Rock on. No, cheers.
Well, what do you have?
It just says 8.
Yeah, well, that's what I think's gonna happen.
No.
Yeah. See what happens. They were like, right, you got that game. You got the gambling bug, huh, Ronnie? You got the gambling bug. A little bit. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the gas station getting a dollar scratch off. Yeah, I'm gonna a dollar scratch off, man. If I lose, I just lost $1. So I'm too butthurt about it. Still annoys me. But you know, I'm not really too butthurt about it. But see, there's people out there with sportsbook. They'll do like a 3-leg on a sportsbook and put down a place like 500 buckaroos. I don't fucking lie. 3-leg, and then it loses, and then you lost 500 in sportsbook. They just ate all your cash. That's horrible. Sometimes it's actually better just to stay lower. Like I would never want to do that. You kidding me? Hell, that's horrible. That is horrible. That's terrible. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to do more than even like. That's just yeah. Also, the more you do, then the more it's going at real fast. It's crazy. A lot of people out there, like a lot of people go crazy with that sportsbook stuff. They'll bet like all their money in cash on the lineup and it loses when they could have just done like $5. Yeah, and still have all their money still. People gambling. Oh, tired, but yeah, I'm not really too good at the sportsbook stuff, so I could barely even win on a 2-leg. You know, there's the amount of people you gotta pick. But I could barely even win on picking 2 spots. You can keep going. You can keep adding what you want. And the more your odds are crazier, the more you win. But the more spots you do, the more you have a chance to lose, or you can win more. I was gambling. Everyone's like, "What the hell are you talking about, Ryan?" Oh, something like that. Gambling's a hell of a thing. You gotta be careful. But it's kind of fun doing a few lines and watching the game while you never know. I'll be checking them off. But either way, I got C.J. Stroud for 2 passing touchdowns. It's gonna happen tonight. C.J. Stroud is that's automatic because last time they went against each other, C.J. Stroud did 5 passing touchdowns in 2023. Are you kidding me? So I think C.J. Stroud's gonna at least get 2 passing touchdowns tonight, if I guess. And I got Schultz, and I picked Schultz. But I won't be surprised if Schultz gets a touchdown tonight. But I didn't pick him in for a touchdown. Then pencil him in because why was he didn't get one? And then these Lions lost. So I'm like, I'm like, screw the touchdown spot. I let that one slide, but you never know. I probably should have done one of these with the touchdown, anyways. But what are you gonna do? Oh, that's it. Cheers, man. Right on. Yes, thumbs up. Oh, Mali. Oh, tied. Well, that's what's gonna happen here. Yeah, at the past 6 games, these 2 teams went against each other. The Houston Texans won 5 of those games. Tampa Bay only won once. Kidding me? So I gotta go. Houston Texans gonna come back after their loss last week. They're gonna come back and win at home stadium. Yeah. And C.J. Stroud's probably gonna pass for like 3 passing touchdowns tonight. Who knows? See what happens. Oh, that's good. Let's see the statistics. All right. Oh, pow. You know, and I picked the whole. You know why I picked Schultz too? Because Schultz, the tight end from the Houston Texans, the backup tight end for Schultz, he's not even there. He's not even fucking there. He's not even on the active roster. Yeah, you know. So I think more reception for Schultz tonight. You know, but pow. Oh, we'll see what happens though. Tune in. Oh, God. Everything, Ryan, you acting like you put more than just $1. I didn't do more than that. Oh, that's good. I know. I'm done. Yeah, I did a few buckaroos. That's really legit. A few buckaroos. No more than $3 on the lineup. So everyone's like, so you did $3 lineups. So what does that mean? I don't know. One of them I can win 20, the other one I can win 30, the other one I can win 40. Imagine they all hit. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, I have a line that has I can win $20. The other one I can win $30, and then the other one's $40. Gonna be rich. How much was that? Eagle? $90. That's three 30 packs of Coors Light. Well, that'd be pretty good. I go to Coors Light for them. 3 30 packs of Coors Light for free. Oh yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. I got some faith in this lineup though. I don't know what it is. Oh, it is, you know. Yeah, well, cheers. Oh, again, we gotta be careful though. I would never want to do more than $5 on a lineup. I'll tell you that. I never want to do more than 5. That's already pushing it. $5. You want to go to the gas station? Like I don't even want to get like every once in a while. Of course, I do get a scratch clip. You never know. Can't win if you don't play it. And that's about yeah. If you ever went to the gas station, I do. I don't do more than a $5 scratch. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So I'm saying all you need is one too. A lot of people like buy in bulk, go crazy. Nah, I'm not feeling that. All you need is one. Like you ever listen to that Creed song? Whoa, oh, whoa. Even though everyone's like so much for that because you picked 3 lines. Everyone's like, Ryan, you ever just shut the? Nah, I'm blabbing away, huh? Alrighty. Who's watching football? You watch the football game? It's gonna be a good game. Tune in. It's gonna be on ESPN. Yeah. That's what it's on. He's ever watching the game already?
Oh, no. I wish. But you can tell them,
No, already. Cheer. Who likes these Halloween decorations? You know? I don't know if I can add any more Halloween. Go ahead. Woo! Football here. It's football. Yeah.
All right, from the Red Hot Chili Peppers to Monday Night Football and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Houston Texans. They will walk me back inside the broadcast booth. I already did this one time for our audience on ESPN, so we'll keep this quick and short, tight, and all that for ABC. I'll just keep it simple. Joe Buck, Torrey Aikman, or Rutledge, Lisa Salters down on the field. What do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need to do to get to 2-0 tonight?
Well, I think it's real simple. They got to handle these edge rushers for the Houston Texans, and the best way to do that is running the football. Bucky Irving, a big part of their success last year, he's going to have a big night.
And on the other side, for the Texans, a team that was frustrated, no doubt, with the way they played on the road in Week 1 at the Rams. They took the loss. They're looking for a quick start here this evening.
Well, part of that frustration last week was the negative plays. They've got to clean that up. The pre-snap penalties, the negative plays, they were in way too many 3rd and longs. That was a theme from last year as well. And if they have that happen again tonight against this Tampa defense, they're going to be looking at the same result from a week ago.
There is D'Amico Ryans. You saw him at year number 3 for D'Amico, a 2-time divisional champ, and they're good with all that. But they want to get to their first AFC champ game on the other side. It's Todd Bowles, and for Todd, he's on a nice run. He is in year number 4. They've got 3 straight divisional titles on his watch. They've got yet another offensive coordinator that we will go through as tonight's game unfolds. This is a Tampa Bay team that won the Super Bowl in the 2020 season. They won the division the last 4 years, and they are, Troy, trying to start 2-0 for the 5th straight year. So we've talked about it in the preseason. Cincinnati, all their problems getting out of the gate. They're 2-0, but they lose Joe Burrow in their win yesterday over Jacksonville, and Todd Bowles' crew is trying to get to 2-0 5 straight years.
And I think like what you said coming into this game, Joe, it wasn't as pretty as what they would have liked last week, but anytime you can go on the road in the division to open up the season and come out of it with a win, come into week 2 feeling awfully good about yourself.
Yeah, they got that win against Atlanta. They ran the ball all day behind Bijan Robinson. The defense had 6 sacks. So that is a much improved Atlanta Falcons team, especially defensively. And if you don't believe me, you can ask the Vikings. Tampa Bay won the toss day before. Houston starts tonight with the ball. This is the rookie Jalen Cole. And Noah trying to get to the right, which makes a nice cut. He's out of bounds, crossing at 35. A 33-yard return by Jalen Noel, the rookie from Iowa State. Here is C.J. Stroud working in concert with Nick Caley, his new offensive coordinator. And there are his numbers, just 188 pass yards in that week 1 loss. And to me, there are still question marks with that offensive line in front of him. For C.J. Stroud. We'll take a look at the lineup for the Houston offense. Their backs there, receivers. They've got Nick Chubb, the longtime Cleveland Brown, now in their backfield. And the offensive line, they traded away Laramie Tunsil. They've got a rookie starting at left tackle in Ariante Ursery.
But getting Ed Ingram back this week at right guard kind of puts everybody back in their original positions of where they thought they were going to be coming into the season. They had to shuffle their offensive line last week also.
Here's Hutchinson, makes a catch. Nice grab over the middle. He got 9, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Good strength from C.J. Stroud. This defense for Todd Bowles, for George Edwards, for this defensive group is anchored by that big man in the middle in Vita Vea. Todd Bowles said he is the strength of our defense, but they're good at every level.
Yeah, they are very well coached. A lot of players who have been in this system for a few years. Todd Bowles has been doing it one way for many years in this league. He's aggressive. They play a physical brand of football defensively.
And they line up and get a yard by handing it to Chubb. The answer is yes, if I'm to believe the official running in from the far side of the field. He is veering a little. It is very close to 1st down yardage. The Buccaneers thinking it's 4th down. And it is a 1st down for the Nico Lions offense, and it wasn't easy.
No, it was not easy, and it's for the reason that you said a moment ago, Joe. When you're trying to run into the teeth of that defense and Big Vita Vea right in the middle, and that's a big part of this new offensive run game. Right here at the nose tackle is number 50, Vita Vea. Jared Patterson making a start tonight at center. Not able to get much movement, but they got just enough for Chubb to pick it up.
They go back to the ground. It's Chubb, and he lost yardage. Got hit in the backfield by Servassier Dennis. And a loss of 2, and Dennis was not alone.
Elijah Cansey, number 94, you're going to see the job that he does, and he just wrecks his play right from the start. I mean, he blows it up, and then you've got 2 more hats there to finish it off. It's a much different run game from the one we've seen from the Houston Texans the last 2 years under offensive coordinator Bobby Sloan. A lot of inside attacks and run from Houston this year.
On 2nd down, Chubb was running in front of him, and now blocker, that was Patterson. And Chubb is not near the 30, maybe just inside. 27 yards on a screen, and the center, Jared Patterson, was out there leading the way.
Well, Ed Ingram, number 69 at right guard, he gets just enough in order to free him up and allow him then to get on the edge. And then, like you said, outside and blocking in front of him. And so a nice screen pass, take a little bit of pressure with the pass rush coming at the quarterback. It's a nice job of executing the play.
Woody Marks, a rookie running back from USC now in the backfield next to Stroud. On 1st down, end-zone shot. Collins. Who's got it? Touchdown! What a catch! What a throw! And let's see if he was indeed inbounds.
He's got it there. The right toe comes down in.
The question is, was the left foot still down when he secured the catch? It's a scoring play, so they will obviously look at it.
Yeah, Joe, in this situation, what they're going to be looking at is whether the shin touches the ground is under further review. Whether the shin touches the ground before the top of the leg touches the bounce. It looks like you also might have 2 feet touching the ground after you have control. So they'll take a look at this, but I think they'll stay with it.
There's a good look right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I told you. I ain't know this. I ain't know they're gonna kick ass.
Call when we come back.
CJ Stroud already has one passing touchdown. There you go. It's not taking long. This pen sucks. Yeah, tight. No pens. Then we got a pen I can borrow. Tight. I got that's pens. Hey, get it. No one's here.
No, that's not what you call your auntie's driveway.
Yeah.
Some things
You know what I'm saying?
that's right for you.
Oh, yeah, the hell yeah. The hell yeah. You get it.
Handling what your loved ones say about you. Not so much.
What are they gonna do? One pass touchdown, told you. Texas are gonna win.
Our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
The new Popeyes Hot Ones menu has something for the spice curious.
Yeah, the Sharpie. Yeah, the Sharpie. Let's jump. CJ Stroud already got one pass touchdown. It take me like 2 seconds.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Do.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond.
What's up?
Fearless tires designed.
I don't know what Schultz did. I wasn't really paying attention. But I already know that happened. Only one more. That's one check. I think it's one more touchdown. I got one check of it. It's not bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's that. Is this working? Is this thing out? Yeah, it's on.
No better way to go to your playmaker, Nico Collins. No better way to go to your playmaker, Nico Collins.
Damien Fairbairn will attempt his first extra point of the season. He was 3 for 3 field goal tries last year. Townsend holding. He knocks it through.
Sorry, Joe. Go back and take a look at this touchdown. And Winfield is here at safety. As soon as he moves to the middle, CJ Stroud knows he's got one-on-one with Nico Collins against Zion McCollum. And he's going to take that shot all day. This is a perfect throw by CJ Stroud to lay it out there and give Big Nico an opportunity to make a play. He makes these look routine.
And look at the feed, able to get both down before he headed out of bounds. The Houston offense did not have a play last week in week 1 of 25-plus yards. They had 2 on their opening drive. Back-to-back big plays. 27-yard pass on the screen to Johnson.
See, look, I already told you that. See, Texas are gonna win this. Oh, tight. That's what's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. There's probably a lot of people that did a lot of Tampa Bay stuff, I'm sure too. I just stick to the Houston, Texas. That's it. I ain't care. I said Tampa. Ain't nothing, no Tampa Bay for me. I just picked all the Houston. All Texas. Like how Dallas Cowboys are. Texas. Oh,
Waiting for it, it's Tucker, and he will take a knee. And out to the 35 into the cut. Baker Mayfield. What a 3-year run he has had with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In his time as a starter, he hasn't missed a start. He's 20 and 15. He's now number 2 in the NFL in touchdown passes since he came to Tampa Bay, because Jared Goff had 5 touchdowns in the Lions win against Chicago. And we have the Lions taking on the Ravens next week on Monday Night Football.
That wasn't a very nice homecoming that they gave to Ben Johnson. But man, offensive performance that was. And Jared Goff, congratulations.
Initially put the ball at the 20 and then said, oh wait. Bringing him here out to the 35 and Kane. Mayfield is in trouble. He's looking at Shepard and throws it.
yeah, look at this. This is outside. It's gonna be Houston, Texas ball before you know.
Talk about with this offense. First
Yeah.
of all, they're playing without Chris Godwin and Jalen McMillan. They still have Mike Evans. They have their rookie Abuka. They have Bucky Irving. They have Rashad White. But it's the offensive line on this side now with the switch. Barton going out to left tackle from his usual center spot.
And Graham Barton had an outstanding game last week. But if there was ever a game you wanted that man, Tristan Wirfs, in the lineup, it's tonight.
Fake technically gonna wreck tonight.
Especially on the edges with Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter.
I'm not sure they have a weak link on this unit. They are awfully good at every level. And of course it starts with these two guys right here flying off the edge.
They're down at 6. That should be on the line. It's caught first down, take the back. That's Mike Beck. He's from Galveston, Texas. He played at Texas A&M and makes a catch for 8 and a first down.
Well, you see the pressure that Baker Mayfield is facing early in this game. There's a 5-man rush. You got to get the ball out. If you watched that game last week for the LA Rams against the Texans, Matthew Stafford just simply was not going to hold the football. He was successful doing it, but the defensive front is just too good to hold on to the football for Baker Mayfield.
First down, Mayfield.
Oof. Damn. They was intercepted the ball.
That ball was underthrown, and Ibuka was covered pretty well.
Now, he was covered good, all right. Kalen Bullock is here. He's playing. He's going to go deep. But Aziz Al-Shaair, he's got to carry it down the middle. If you can see the speed that he has, you're not going to get a better opportunity than he has on that play to make the interception. Just unable to make the catch. But he showed what kind of athleticism he has, being able to run that deep.
On 2nd and 10, wide open over the middle, and the first down catch is made by Cade Otton. And that's the first catch by a tight end for the Buccaneers to start this year, and it belongs to number 88.
You know, Cade Otton is one of those guys who
Yeah.
really comes
Yeah,
off
it's,
the field, and with the wide receivers that they have, sometimes he becomes a bit of a forgotten guy. But he's so dependable when he's able to work the middle of the field. Not a real big deep threat, but he's also reliable. Great job hanging on to the football after that hit.
Looking at motion, Irving able to pick his way to the 35. And a good block from Cade Otton, who made that previous catch, and the tackle by Lassiter after game 6.
You think about this Bucs offense back in 22 and 23, and they were the worst rushing offense in football. And when Tom Brady was here, they just didn't even try to run it. In 23, they couldn't run it. And then Bucky Irving comes in, and last year he has a big season. First 1,000-yard rusher since 2015, averaged over 5 yards a carry.
Second down at 4. Mayfield steps through. Throws on the run. He's got Sterling Shepard. He's got a first down. Baker Mayfield showing what he can do as he worked his way out to the edge and had his eyes downfield.
You know, Baker's not one of these scramblers, but yet he's really effective when he does it. And Sterling Shepard, there's two guys out there trying to track him down. He just keeps
Who's watching?
the ball. And Baker gets
No,
outside the pocket.
Who's crying?
Trusts him to work back
A lot of people.
and deliver
Let
good
people.
As they say, we're in Oklahoma.
He's crying. Wow. He's crying. That's fucking horrible. That was horrible. Huh? This gets worse and worse. No, it seems odd. I'll say that. Good help. Well, yeah, all that. Yeah.
He shoved Stingley, and it is against number 13.
You see the right hand, the extension. That's a good call.
That's an appearance. Offense number 13.
6'9" Pro Bowler who is big. He is 6'5", 231 in his 12th year, and he got that arm extended and got the flag.
It's the right idea. He gets the penalty, and it was a good call. That's going to be a good matchup. Derek Stingley typically would just play the defensive left corner position, but last week he traveled with Devontae Adams, and this is going to be a good matchup. It looks like that's what they're going to do in this ball game tonight. Pair him up against Mike Evans.
Brings up 1st and 20 instead of 1st and goal with the 2. Irvin, nice move. And takes it down near the 19. Jalen Petrie on the stop at a gain of 10.
Talking about that offensive line, Luke Gedeke, the right tackle, he was a little iffy coming into this ball game, had an ankle injury that he suffered week 1, and he signed a new extension coming into this season. So they really like their right tackle. They love their left tackle, Tristan Wirfs, when he's healthy. That's a good group, but Graham Barton, he draws the assignment tonight. And we'll see as we move through this game, but how many guys can go from center to be playing out in space at left tackle?
Wirfs came out to practice this week. He's getting closer. Mayfield, end zone. Touchdown, Ryan Miller.
There you go.
First catch of the year for number 81. And so you worry about
Lucky for me, though, I didn't pick anyone to win the football game. I was feeling that technique. I left that one out. And earlier, of course. No, I didn't do that whole pick one team to win the game. I left that one hanging. Yeah. I did it over the weekend on the college football game. Yeah, it was over. I did with the whole Georgia Bulldogs versus Tennessee. And the guy couldn't kick the field goal. Oh, sorry. I would have won. I would have won my lineup. The guy couldn't kick the fucking field goal. He's all nervous. He got all nervous. Couldn't kick the ball. Oh, that was a horrible game. That was horrible. Is that it? Oh, here. It's fair, son. You like that song? Is that your favorite song?
SoFi, you can trade stocks, ETFs, and invest in IPOs at IPO prices. Because for touching your money, you're going places. Get up to $3,000 in stocks. Open and fund a SoFi Invest account. SoFi, get your money